If you're looking to grow and scale your multifamily portfolio, being around the right people is one of the cheat codes so many investors have learned and mastered. One of the ways I do that is attending events like the Best Ever Conference, which just happened recently. And I want to share some of my key takeaways from going to this event. And not just this event, but events like this, conferences, paid conferences in particular. This is where you're going to be surrounded by folks who are actually playing the game. I love to go to meetups. I love to go to REIA events because it's great to connect with other investors there as well. But a paid conference, it's just elite. Those individuals are committed to investing and growing and scaling their multifamily portfolio. They have advanced strategies. They have unique techniques. They have certain insights that can help tremendously. So I'm always about trying to surround myself with those kind of individuals. And today I'm going to be sharing some of the key takeaways, actually 3 key takeaways that I got from attending this year's Best Ever Conference. And this conference in particular is one that is near and dear to my heart. It's an event that I've gone to 9 of the last 10 years. And of those 9 years, the first one in particular set me down this path. I met the investors who I partnered with on my first syndication. My mentor and good friend, Joe Fairless, hosted this event. And by being at this event, connecting with those individuals, they actually persuaded me to create content like this video you're seeing right now because they helped me understand the importance of telling my story and sharing my journey, even when I was starting out and I didn't feel like I had a lot of knowledge to share with other investors. So this event is near and dear to my heart. It's one that really helped me grow and scale my portfolio. And I'm going to share 3 of the key takeaways I took from this year's event. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on? Coming to you live from the Best Ever Conference. It's early morning on the last day. I want to take some time just to capture some of the things that I've been seeing and hearing here. Most importantly, some of my key takeaways. So first and foremost, there are 3 things that stand out to me from this year's Best Ever Conference. The first one is the power of AI. Now, you hear AI all the time, right? Especially when it comes to real estate investing, but seeing the applications that so many operators are starting to use to streamline their process, underwrite deals, identify potential opportunities, manage investor communications, reporting, tracking information. It's just to say, I mean, this is sort of like adding an analyst to your team or investor relations people on your team. So for those of you who maybe don't have the budget, don't have the scale, this is a great cheat code to help you step it up. So looking at AI, there's lots of different ways of looking at it, but you really want an AI agent. So not just Chat GPT and asking Chat to make you sound smarter, but how do you get an AI agent to help you grow and scale your portfolio? Something that's really, really powerful, something we got to dig into more. We're doing our surface level, high level stuff, but there's some next level AI tools that you can jump into. And that's something we want to pay attention to moving forward. The second thing, and this is something I actually spoke a lot about during my time here, is really the state of multifamily investing. So when it comes to multifamily, as many people know, it's been a little bit of a rough time. What many people don't realize is just how rough it's been. Multifamily is actually down over 35% from its peak in 2025. That is worse than even in the last recession back in 2008. So a 35% drop in values, that's huge, right? So that pain that many people have been feeling, it's real. It's real. And understanding that and putting some numbers to it helps you understand how to actually navigate the situation. Now, this year, 2026, it is expected to pick back up. Many operators believe that we have hit the bottom, or we're at the bottom, and things will increase and get better moving forward. So as investors, this is the time to get more aggressive, or maybe you want to say opportunistic, looking at opportunities that fit your buying criteria. So that's something that, if you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting, trying to figure out what's going to happen with the market, now is the time to get active. Start analyzing deals, start building those broker relationships, and get out there in front of people that can bring you these deals and opportunities. Those investors who have been holding on, it's time. You got to let go. The extend and pretend phenomena that has existed with lenders, it's done. They're done pretending. If you can't operate, you can't perform, you can't pay your note, they're ready to foreclose. They're ready to force you to sell. And as an operator, you got to be ready for that. So as a buyer, great time to be opportunistic. If you are stuck in one of those situations, you better figure something out fast, all right? That's just where we're at. And on top of that, the third thing that stood out from this conversation today was really just understanding the thinning of the herd. And what I mean by that is groups that were larger, multi-team operators have really slimmed down. I know a lot of my friends and peers in this space have actually left to go do something else, to get a W-2 job or working in different industries, moving on to different asset classes like oil and gas and other asset classes there. So with that said, there's less competition. And less competition is actually great for you if you want to be an investor, because you can go out there and no longer are you compete with everybody who's ever been to a real estate conference in the world. You can go out there and find the deals that make sense to you. And that's what we're trying to do right now. So we're going to get a little more aggressive with our actions, not our deals and our offers, but just with the actions, because we do think there's more opportunities, particularly in our backyard. Our market, and as you know, real estate is always local. And in our markets, real estate has done pretty well. So we're going to continue to look for those opportunities, continue to lock down in the Cincinnati, Columbus, Greenville type markets and see what we can come up with. But really good information here at this conference. Always good connecting with some friends and peers and make some new connections. But more importantly, putting ourselves in a mindset to grow and scale our portfolio. So if you like this video, check it out. Make sure you check out some of the free content that's available on the Best Ever Series Network. And also check out my podcast, Multifamily Insights. Talk to you later, guys.
When you think you found a great deal, asking the right questions could be the difference in finding a stud or a dud. Listen, we've put together a new guide to help you out. It's called 7 Questions You Must Ask Before Investing in Apartments. Now, in this guide, you're going to learn how to uncover red flags, quickly identify underwriting risk, vet sponsors and team members, and confirm key assumptions. Now, this is a guide that's going to help you be a better investor, whether you're an active investor or you're a passive investor looking to partner with other operators. Asking better questions is the key to identifying great opportunities. So download this free guide. Go to our website, casmoncapital.com/7 questions. That's the number 7 questions. And you can access this free guide today. To make it easy on you, though, we've put a link in our show notes. So you go to the show notes, you can click that link and access the guide right now. This guide's going to help you make better investment choices, asking the right questions to build your portfolio. So be sure to download it today. So I talked about the 3 key takeaways I have from this year's event: the power of AI, the state of multifamily, and the competition, or I should say, the decrease in competition. Let's start with AI. When it comes to AI, people are using this in a way that many of us wouldn't even imagine. So AI is not the end-all be-all tool to solve all of your problems. However, when it comes to data entry and things that are more administrative, AI can absolutely be a solution. So there are lots of tools. Many people are building AI agents where they're teaching this AI agent how to do what it is they do. And this is going to be very, very beneficial. When we talk about a level playing field for newer operators, newer investors, people who don't have the bandwidth to go and hire 5, 10 people to be on their team, this is a great way to get more work done, to be more productive, to analyze more deals, to follow up with brokers or other investors. And if you are learning how to use AI to help you grow and accelerate your business, you are going to succeed in 2026. Now, we also talked about the state of multifamily. There are lots of doom and gloom. There's a whole lot of sayings, right? Survive till 25, extend and pretend, and all these things that you will hear from other investors. But the truth is, the state of multifamily is kind of reaching that dipping point where it's ready to come back up. And this is the time where investors want to be opportunistic. You want to analyze deals. You want to build those relationships with brokers. You want to start bringing in those AI tools to help you get that momentum going, because this is the time where you can succeed. It's been really challenging to find great quality deals over the last couple of years, and that's going to change because all these people who have waited to see what was going to happen with their existing deals, that's over. So now's the time to be active. And that's something that we're pushing all of our individuals to understand. Now is the time where you want to be active, analyzing deals, building relationships, and getting out there. And the last, of course, is the thinning of the herd, right? When you talk about the competition, I know a lot of groups who have had layoffs. I know a lot of folks who have gone back and gotten other jobs. There are a lot of people who are no longer in the space. So that competition that made it difficult to find deals in the last few years, I don't think you're going to see that or face that same level of competition moving forward. So again, it is a great time to carve out your space as a multifamily investor. If you need help, we've got a couple of tools to help. First of all, we've got our 7 questions you must ask before investing in multifamily. Download that free guide. It's going to help you think of the framework of how to analyze deals. What questions do you need to be thinking about before you start to put pen to paper on a contract or wiring your funds for a deal? So we'll put a link to that below. You can also go to our website, casmoncapital.com/7questions, and download that guide. The second thing, though, is you need your team. If you don't have the right people around you, you're not going to know how to execute. So you have to make sure you're surrounding yourself with people playing the game at that level. Again, attending events like the Best Ever Conference is a great way to start, but you need to build your own team. You might need a broker, a property manager, contractors, a coach or partner. You need to build out your team. Who are the people who are going to help you go out and execute these deals? If you don't have that team, start surrounding yourself with the right people. One of the ways to do that is joining masterminds. We are relaunching our mastermind here in March, and we're super excited to have people come and be a part of that mastermind. So if you want to learn more, shoot us an email and ask us about the mastermind. We'll make sure we get you all the details. You can email me. My email address is down below in the comments, or you can just go john@casmoncapital.com. Listen, if you are ready to grow and scale and take advantage of where the market conditions are today in multifamily investing, make sure you are setting yourself up by surrounding yourself with the right people who can help you navigate the current environment. Don't use outdated strategies. The stuff that people were teaching 10 years ago is not working today. Don't use that crap. Instead, lock in on what's going to work and be effective in today's economy and surround yourself with the right people. Check out our free guide, ask us questions, and make sure you check out more of our free content. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you share it with someone else who might get some value and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another one. Take care, guys.